everybody, and welcome to the Aneh's Food Show. On our show today, we are talking about food and art, literary art. So we do have a personality with us, and I hope you enjoy the show. Don't move an inch. Stay with us. Hello, and welcome to the show.
Thank you.
And you are Kafen?
Yeah, Kafen Budji.
Kafen Budji. And please tell us, you are an artist.
Yeah.
What do you do as an artist? How do you define your art?
Oh, okay. Basically, it's literary, like you said.
Yes.
I write. I'm an author.
Great.
Fiction, basically.
Yes.
And then I do a bit of journalism.
Yes.
I write plays and
Okay.
poems. I teach English and literature.
Okay.
I love the arts. Yeah.
So you really are into that world of words and...
Yeah, words are my world.
Okay.
Yeah. You
Great.
can put it that way.
Yes. Well, you are a journalist. How much of that do you really do?
Oh, okay. Basically, I concentrate on print journalism because I studied journalism, but I wanted to concentrate on writing more and public relations, and also to concentrate on filmmaking, documentary filmmaking.
Okay.
That's my passion.
Okay, but documentary isn't really fiction.
Oh no, it depends. It's reality,
Yes.
but you've got some excerpts of reality that you act out. But basically, you're painting the real picture, which makes it a little different from fiction. Because when you're talking about reality in fiction, of course, it's basically from the imagination.
Exactly.
It's your mind. You're just playing with thoughts and ideas. Yes.
So you must be somebody that has a vivid sense of imagination. I mean,
You could say that, yeah.
Want to focus on fiction. Yeah.
Most times I'm told I have to get out of my head and come on earth because I'm always in my head, in my thoughts. I do that a lot.
What do you think about what really motivates you as a fiction writer?
People. I'm fascinated by people.
Okay.
By events, by occurrences, by nature. Everything fascinates me. Yeah, I write about anything. But history. Yeah. I love history.
Okay, so that's your link with the historical aspects.
Yeah.
Any particular type of history?
Cameroonian history, of course, and then the history of the world. I like archaic novels. I like novels that talk about ancient times. And actually, one of the books that I wrote is about Cameroonian history.
Okay, and that is Boundless?
Yes, that's Boundless, actually.
Tell us a little bit about the storyline in Boundless.
Okay, basically it chronicles the life of a young girl who is caught in a system that is beneath her control. She's captured from her village and she's taken far down to the south by the white men. It's actually set between 1910 and 1920. Wow. So it's the colonial period in Cameroon. So it talks about her, her quest for survival, her quest for a sense of identity, and it also deals with issues of racism, issues of forgiveness and tolerance. Okay. Yeah. So basically that's it, and then it talks about our history too. Cameroon history.
And so it's set in Cameroon.
Yes, it is.
Okay, but she's working in a white environment.
Yeah, in the plantation because she's captured from her village, northwestern Cameroon, and then she's taken down to the south to the plantations at the south. Yeah,
I have to say your imagination is real.
Thank you.
How did it take you to develop that storyline?
Oh, okay. We would say it took me like 5 years to get it published. Yes. But it took like 2 years to write it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Interesting. So how did you develop this passion of reading or of just getting into books? Okay. Where did that come from?
I would have to say it's something that is in me, maybe from my dad. Yeah. Because my dad's an avid reader too. Okay. And since the time I was born, I've been fascinated by words. My mom would read to us every evening before we went to sleep. Yes. And then when I was like 5, 6, as soon as I could spell, I started making up stories and reading books.
Oh wow, amazing.
Yeah. So and I would tell these stories to people. Yeah. Yeah. I started writing when I was really young.
Wow, so it must be in the genes also because that's wonderful. Yeah. So now you also teach.
Yes, I do.
And what do you teach?
English and literature.
Yes. Yeah. And so as a literature teacher, how do you get your students to sort of think outside the box also? Because you're a fiction writer, you have to think outside the box.
Yeah, I like the way you put it, thinking outside of the box. That's something that I try to teach my students, actually to facilitate it. Yes. I don't just stand there like some commander and teach saying you must do this, you must do that. No. I'm like, okay, so I teach them a lot of critical thinking, because I tell them in life you have to think for yourself. Definitely. It's not everything that I tell you that you should say yes to. You have to really think for yourself. And then we will have lots of activities where they go home or they go into the community and then they gather stories from there, or they make up stories. I teach them how to write short stories and plays and comedies.
Maybe I should come and be a student.
You're most welcome.
Okay. So as a student of literature also, what was your best book ever when you look at literary works?
Pride and Prejudice. I am just going to say that. I'm not going to blink.
That's actually mine also.
For real. That's my favorite novel of all time.
Why? I have to ask why.
I love Elizabeth Bennet. Who wouldn't fall for Darcy, right?
Darcy's like the perfect gentleman. Everyone's dream. Even though at first he's
I know. But when you get to know him, because the thing with Pride and Prejudice is that it challenges a lot. It challenges social norms. It challenges people's way of thinking. You know, and it's a quest for identity too, which is a thing that I'm very much fascinated with. And what I love about Pride and Prejudice is the way Elizabeth is not, you know, she's not ashamed, she's not shy to show who she really is. That's that about her.
It's a theme with Jane Austen and with Sense and Sensibility also.
And Emma, it's the same thing. That's true.
I love Jane Austen.
Me too. I love her, and then I love Barbara Cartland too.
Okay, I'm not too familiar with her.
Oh, if you like Jane Austen, I think you'll like her.
Okay. Awesome. I had to ask that.
Oh, really? No, I am totally in love with Jane Austen and her work.
Okay. Now, one interesting one, dramas. Which one do you like most?
Okay, maybe Romeo and Juliet.
Okay.
I'm a romantic at heart.
Yes.
You know, young love, dying for love. It's really very passionate. I think I'd go Shakespeare's Romeo and Juliet.
Okay. Yeah. I am just so fascinated by the importance of being earnest.
Oh, you are too. Oscar Wilde, right?
Oscar Wilde,
that play just cracks me up.
Yes.
It is funny.
It
is funny. It's really hilarious.
That's in the city and
Ernest and Jack.
And Banbury and all of that.
I know. You're right. That's a good play.
It's really good, but then there's also this element of entertainment that plays in that drama.
Okay.
And when entertaining, if the music is too good, nobody listens. And if it's horrible, nobody talks. So
that's very true. You're right.
But you know, I always think about it when I'm at events. If the music is really horrible, you spend time thinking about the horrible music.
And when it's really good,
you're having a good time. And it's the same thing with food, right?
When the food is really good, you don't have to say long prayers.
Exactly. It just flows and everything flows well. But if the food is horrible, it's kind of dead.
Okay, you start reciting your rosary.
Yes.
Yeah, but you're right. It's the same like food. Good food always sells itself.
Exactly. True. So do you get into the kitchen?
Yeah, of course I do.
Okay.
I like to think of myself as a full African woman.
Yes,
I do.
So what do you love to do in the kitchen?
Salad, or cooked chicken, DJ, things like that. Or waterfront room. Okay. If I feel like it.
Okay. If you feel like it.
Yes.
Okay.
But I've never tried achu. It's way too hard.
Why not? You have to try something.
Yeah.
You have to think outside the box.
Exactly.
Outside of your comfort zone.
Okay, you got me there.
Yes.
I'll think about trying it. Yeah.
So do you entertain a lot or have?
It would depend.
Yes.
It would depend. I mean, I love entertainment. I love edutainment, education and entertainment a lot.
Yes.
So I work with young people. Most of my time I spend with young people. organizing concerts, having seminars on behavior change and positive living, telling them about reproductive health. So I'd say, I carry out some level of entertainment, but at the same time, sometimes I need to just go into my shell and think about who I am and where I'm going. Yes, just think for myself.
Okay, so you go out and come back to your space.
Exactly.
When you come back to your space, I have to think you're reading a book.
Or I'm just lying in bed and listening to music, or I'm dancing.
Good. You dance also.
I do.
Oh, that's good. That's
you should see my moves. I do. I dance.
Well, we'll not put you on the spot and make you show us.
No,
but maybe for another show.
Okay. Nice.
For art and dance. Come and do that for us.
All right.
Okay, excellent. Well, as this is a food show, and we talk about food also, so I think we'll have a next segment in the kitchen. Okay, I think you're comfortable with that?
Can't wait.
Okay, but we'll do something that is very simple.
Okay,
not too challenging.
Good.
And very good. And easy to use for entertaining. Okay. So please stay with us. When we come back, we'll be in the kitchen. And we'll make a very simple dish that can be used for entertaining or just to enjoy on your own. Stay tuned, don't move.
Aneh's Food Show, your favorite food and lifestyle show. The assurance for your well-being.
Hi everybody and welcome back to the show. Now we're in the kitchen segment and my guest and I are about to prepare a salad. Well, actually, which we're going to use the salad to stuff tomatoes. So stuffed tomatoes with the rice and tuna salad. Very easy to make, and she's going to work alongside with me on this. So it's very simple. Okay? All right. So I won't ask you to chop because we don't want you to chop off your pretty fingers. So it's very simple. We are using garlic. So I'll just tell you what we're doing and you can pick it up and put it in a bowl. So we'll just coarsely chop it really fast. And do you like chopping onions when you cook, Ero?
Yeah.
Doesn't make
Deji, yes.
Deji. Doesn't make you cry?
Oh yeah, but it cleanses my eyes.
I wish I had that thought every time I cry, but it hurts so much. I don't want to think that it's cleansing. So, okay, we coarsely chop our garlic here. Okay. Now, some people tend to like to grind, but I prefer chopping, especially for salads. So when we do the dressing, it will bring out the flavors even more. Pickle it somewhere. Okay. So we dump this in a bowl. Here. Okay. Are you familiar with this? Basil or cormanjo is the
Okay.
Yes. This also, a lot of people grind it and mix it in as green spices for a lot of soups and stuff. It goes very well with tomatoes. But for this dress, for this salad, we're just going to also chop it. See, what we're doing is we're making our dressing right in the salad. Okay. So we get that right in there also. Lovely onions. I'll try not to cry as much as I might want to. I'll hold it. So we chop it just a little bit finely. So it blends in with the rice perfectly.
So we're chopping the whole onion?
Yes, we use the whole onion in this, and it's beginning to pick my eyes right now.
My eye kind of smacked so.
Yeah, this is the red onion tends to do that, but it's actually really full of flavor. When you're doing salads like this, the red onions are actually good.
Okay.
But if you can withstand the pain of the cutting, you can do it. So we've got that. We'll just gather that up and put it in a bowl, which,
that wasn't too bad, was it?
It depends. Okay, we're done with that chopping. So over here now, we've got the other elements of our dressing, which we'll actually start with. So we'll add some salt. Go ahead. And we'll just do, you just go ahead, just a little bit of salt.
Just a bit.
Just a bit. Oh, reduce it a little. Yeah, okay. Some black pepper. Okay.
A bit too.
A bit.
Right.
Now this, yes, that's good. Okay. We can even add a little bit more to make it a little bit thick. Yes, there we go. Okay. Then we're going to add our vinegar and oil. So we have about 2/3 cup of vinegar. Yes. So
Just I put all of it.
yes, that's already measured. We'll just pour it right in. Okay. So now we have then our fish. Okay, we're adding tuna fish, white tuna. Tuna actually is a really flavorful dish. Okay, and it's really meaty. It's got a lot of big pieces in it. Unlike maybe mackerel or barfish.
It has like bone flavor or something.
Yeah, well, what we did earlier is we steamed the fish. So we started with the fresh fish. We steamed it and then deboned it. So we took out all the bones. Now, if you can afford it or love to, you can buy the canned tuna and use that.
Okay.
But it's cost effective to use the fish from the fish store.
Okay.
So just a bone here. Okay. So I have put the fish in the salad base already. Go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah, just slide that right in.
Okay. All of it.
All of it. And the pieces will break as we mix it.
Okay.
So this was a really big fish too. It gets really fishy. Okay. And we'll use looking really good. But maybe we actually should use a real fork. Okay. It's kind of difficult to use this one. So there we go. I'll take that from you again. Go ahead and continue the mixing.
Just get to mix it.
Just mix it. Yes, it's easy. All you just chop and mix. Okay, chop and mix.
Yeah, this is nice.
Okay. So now the pieces of the fish should scatter.
Yeah, this is scattering.
Okay. So when we get a nice mix in there, then we add our rice.
So I keep mixing.
Okay, well just hold on now. Okay. Then we'll add in our rice. It's about 3 cups of cooked rice. So sometimes if you cook rice and you have extra rice, this is a great way to transform food. So you can mix it. So it's a great way to change food. Okay. Yeah. You know, sometimes you think you have so many people over, you cook too much rice, you don't want to eat the rice again. This is something you can do to get you to that. Yes. So now we'll go ahead and add the oil. Okay. Keep mixing. I'll just reach across you here. So we add about 1/3 cup of oil. So just pour that right in. Okay, so good mix already, see? And we can also add one more thing. We've got some nice, beautiful parsley by you. So I'll just reach over and get some parsley. We'll actually chop some of it and put it in. And we'll just, a handful. So it gives it a nice rounded flavor also. Goes well with the fish and goes well with rice. Goes well with basil, goes well with a lot of things. Also high in vitamin C, but we're not eating it for the vitamin C. Okay, we just coarsely chop it, gives it some more green. And so let's go to this mix. Okay. I think we got a good mix. Okay. Was that hard or was that hard? Now we've got a nice salad. And normally it's good to let it sit for about an hour before you serve it. But we're doing stuffed tomatoes with it because we're entertaining. Okay. So what we'll do with that is with our tomatoes. We'll just put one tomato over there. I've already done some, but we'll just take one. So we'll set this aside now to just marinate. Okay. So we just grab a tomato. I say tomato, some people say tomato. There you go. You chop off the bits, the end there. Okay. So if you use a serrated knife or zigzag knife, actually will cut better. So you just gently go down. And then you just take out the core, essentially. Now you can always save this to use in a soup. Make your tomato soup. You save that. You just pour that. Or you could just eat that. Oh, you could just eat that also. Nice and fresh. Okay. So you just get that out. What all forks are made before? Stop breaking your arm. I didn't have a strong arm. It was the problem that lost on my arm. Okay, so you just clean that out like that. And so now you have a good shell to mount your filling. Okay, so we have these that are already cleaned out for us. We've already cleaned it out. So we will move our basket again. There we go. Okay, so this now we'll use our spoon over here. Okay, this one here. So I'll just let you do the honors. So we'll just take a little bit and put in. Stuff it in. Just stuff it right in. Okay. Yes. That makes love. That's good. That's good. You're doing good. Yeah. You're good. Just a little bit there. Okay. Okay, it's looking pretty already. Good job. Thank you. I did all the work for. No, you helped. Assistant. Yeah, you're the assistant. Yeah. There you go. Right. So we take some parsley. Just grab some strips of parsley. And just get some green here. You just cut off a few pieces and just add it on top of it. A pat on the back. Yeah. Okay. See, and these would make a good appetizer, a good hors d'oeuvre. See how pretty you look? Yeah, it's pretty. Wow. So there you go. That is a stuffed tomato salad. So you can actually just have the rice as it is, as a salad, or you can use it as an appetizer, hors d'oeuvre, or something for entertainment. Okay? Yes. So, you will do the honors of tasting it. Yes. This food here. And you can just grab one and try it. Okay, go right ahead. Dig in. I guess I should dig in along with you, right?
It's yummy. Very yummy.
And you did all the work.
Really nice.
Excellent. To make it get a little bit of zip, you can actually have, because we like hot foods, a lot of Cameroonians who like hot foods, you could put a little bit of pepper powder, chili powder, to make it a little bit warmer or hotter, as you would say. Yeah. So, okay. I hope you learned something from
I did, a lot. Thank you.
Excellent.
Next time I entertain, these are definitely there.
Okay.
Thank you.
Wonderful. Wonderful. Well, good. Well, thanks for watching. I hope you also got something out of this, that you can use this rice as a salad, or you can use it for entertaining your guests, Either way, it makes a perfect dish for you and your loved ones. Thanks for watching. Bon appetit.